Hello everyone, this is another video with important 25 multiple choice questions on the topic biomolecules along with their explanations, which is important for every competitive life science examinations. Let's get started. The first question, which of the following is a monosaccharide? Which of the following is a monosaccharide? The options are glucose, sucrose, starch and cellulose. The answer is glucose. Why? Glucose is a monosaccharide. What do you mean by monosaccharide? Monosaccharide means it is the simplest form of carbohydrates. Glucose is a monosaccharide in the given options, while sucrose is a disaccharide. Sucrose on hydrolysis gives glucose and fructose monosaccharide units, and starch cellulose they are polysaccharides. So the correct answer is option A, glucose. Next question, which of the following is a storage lipid? Which is storage lipid? Phospholipid, steroid, triglyceride, wax. The correct answer is option C, triglyceride. It is a triacylglycerols and found in adipose tissue. It is a storage lipid, whereas other options like phospholipids are structural lipids and steroids are signaling molecules and waxes they are protective lipids. Therefore, the answer is option C, triglycerides. Third question, which of the following is an essential amino acids? There are two types of amino acids. They are non-essential and essential amino acid. The question is, which of the following is essential amino acids? Alanine, glycine, phenylalanine and proline. The answer is phenylalanine. Essential amino acids are amino acids which cannot be synthesized by body, so we should provide through diet. So phenylalanine is an essential amino acid, while other alanine, glycine, proline are non-essential amino acid. Non-essential amino acids means body synthesized this amino acid by their own. Therefore, the correct answer is option C, phenylalanine. Next question, what is the primary function of DNA in living organism? What is the primary function of DNA? Energy storage, enzyme catalysis, cellular structure, genetic information storage. The answer is option D, genetic information storage. We all know that DNA for storing information in living organism, whereas it also carries some instructions for synthesizing proteins and also play a vital role in inheritance. So the correct answer is option D, genetic information storage. Next question, which of the following is a purine base found in DNA? Adenine, guanine, thymine, uracil. Which of the following is a purine bases? What are purine bases and what is pyrimidine bases? So the question is purine base found in DNA, and in this the option is B. We can say we all know that adenine and guanine are purine bases. Some mistakes in the question. If the question is a mistake, so answer is adenine and guanine. You should understand purine bases are adenine and guanine, which is mainly found in DNA, while thymine is a pyrimidine. Thymine cytosine is a pyrimidine base. In uracil is a pyrimidine base found in RNA. Therefore, we can say that both A and P, adenine and guanine, are purine bases found in DNA. Okay, so in this question, you should understand what is purine bases and what are pyrimidine bases both in DNA and RNA. Okay. So next question, what is the primary structural component of the cell membrane? Primary structural component of the cell membrane. Options, phospholipids, cholesterol, proteins and carbohydrates. The answer is phospholipids. Phospholipids are the primary structural component of cell membrane because they form a lipid bilayer that provides barrier and selective permeability of membrane. Cholesterol, proteins, carbohydrates are also present in the cell membrane but have different roles. Therefore, the correct answer is option A, phospholipids. They are the structural component of cell membrane. Next question, which of the following is an example of fibrous protein? Which is fibrous protein? Hemoglobin, insulin, collagen, myoglobin. The answer is collagen. Option C, collagen. It is an example of fibrous protein. It provides structural support, strength to tissues like skin, tendons, bonds. Hemoglobin, insulin, and myoglobin are globular proteins. Students, you should make sure that not all the points given in the explanations, it provide every explanation to each and every options. Okay. Therefore, the correct answer is option C, collagen. Collagen is a fibrous protein, and other hemoglobin, insulin, myoglobin are globular proteins with different functions. So, next question, which of the following nucleotides is found in RNA but not in DNA? Which is found in RNA but not in DNA. Answer is very simple. Adenine, guanine, thymine, uracil. Answer is uracil. Uracil is nucleotide base found in RNA while thymine is found in DNA. Adenine, guanine present in both DNA and RNA. Therefore, correct answer is uracil. Next question, which of the following is an example of a disaccharide? Which is disaccharide? Glucose, fructose, maltose, and galactose. The answer is maltose. Maltose is a disaccharide because on hydrolysis, maltose gives two glucose units linked together. Glucose, fructose, galactose are monosaccharide. Therefore, the correct answer is maltose. And next question, which of the following is a function of nucleic acid? Function of nucleic acid, which is very simple question. Energy storage, enzyme catalysis, information storage, and structural support. Answer is information storage. Nucleic acid, we know we have seen the same similar question about DNA. So, such as DNA and RNA, they are nucleic acid. The main function is information storage. Next question, which of the following is a primary function of enzyme? Which of the following is a primary function of enzymes? Enzymes are biological catalyst. First option, energy production, DNA replication, protein synthesis, catalysis in biochemical reaction. Very easy. Option D is the correct answer, catalyst in biochemical reactions. Enzyme are biological catalyst that accelerate the reaction in living organism and also facilitate chemical reaction without being consumed or permanently altered. The correct answer is catalyst in biochemical reactions. 12th question, which of the following is an example of secondary structure of protein? Secondary structure of proteins. Alpha helix, beta sheet, random coil, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. That is, both alpha helix, beta sheets are examples of secondary structures. They are formed by folding of polypeptide chain. So, random coils refers to the region without a defined secondary structure. Therefore, the correct answer is all of the above. Then, which of the following is a function of carbohydrates in living organism? Function of carbohydrates: energy storage, cell signaling, structural support, or all of the above. Answer is all of the above. What are the functions of carbohydrate? It can be energy source and provide structural supports like cellulose in plant cell walls and participates in many signaling processes like glycoproteins on cell surface. Therefore, the correct option is all of the above. Next question, which of the following is the primary structure of a protein? Primary structure of a protein, which is very important question, which of the following is the primary structure of protein? Sequence of amino acids, three-dimensional folding, alpha helix and beta sheet arrangements, or quaternary structure. The answer is sequence of amino acids is known as primary structure of proteins. Linear sequence of amino acids in a polypeptide chain. It will determine the overall structure and function of a particular protein. Three-dimensional folding, alpha helix, beta sheets, and quaternary structure are higher levels of protein organization. So, the correct answer is primary structure means sequence of amino acids. Next question, 15th question, which of the following is the function of lipids in living organism? Lipids, function of lipids. We have seen the function of DNA, the function of carbohydrates, etc. Here the question is function of lipids: energy storage, insulation and protection, cell membrane structure, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. Lipid have multiple functions like energy storage, provide insulation protection, example adipose tissue, then also contribute to the structure of cell membrane. Therefore, the answer is all of the above. Next question 16th, which of the following amino acids is classified as both glucogenic and ketogenic? Make sure you learn all about amino acids like essential amino acids, non-essential amino acids, semi-essential amino acids, and what are glucogenic amino acids, what are ketogenic amino acids, and there are certain amino acids which are both glucogenic and ketogenic. Okay, so here the question is, which of the following is both ketogenic and glucogenic? Alanine, leucine, glycine, and tyrosine. The answer is tyrosine. The amino acid tyrosine is classified as both glucogenic. Glucogenic means can be converted into glucose, and ketogenic means can be converted to ketone bodies. Alanine is only glucogenic, leucine is only ketogenic, and glycine is neither glucogenic nor ketogenic. Therefore, the correct answer is tyrosine. Okay. The next one is, which are the following lipids as a precursor for steroid hormone synthesis? So, which lipid is the precursor of steroid hormone synthesis? Triglycerides, phospholipids, cholesterol, sphingolipids. The answer is option C, cholesterol. Cholesterol is the precursor of many steroid hormone synthesis and converted into various steroid hormones like cortisol, estrogen, testosterone. These all are steroid hormones. Triglycerides, phospholipids, sphingolipids have different roles and function. Therefore, here the correct answer is cholesterol. Cholesterol is the precursor of steroid hormones. Next one, 18th question. Which of the following carbohydrates is a non-reducing sugar? Which is a non-reducing sugar? Glucose, fructose, lactose, and sucrose. The answer is sucrose. Sucrose is a non-reducing sugar. Why? It does not have a free aldehyde and ketone group. Glucose, fructose, and lactose are reducing sugar as they can undergo oxidation reaction. Here, the sucrose mainly, they do not have a free aldehyde or ketone end. So, they are non-reducing because the both this aldehyde ketone uh, are involved in bond formation in sucrose. So, sucrose is a non-reducing sugar. Okay, you should learn the explanation why sucrose is non-reducing and why this glucose and fructose is reducing. Okay, here the answer is sucrose. Sucrose is a non-reducing sugar and this is the reason. Okay, so next one is, which of the following is a component of the tertiary structure of a protein? We have learned what is primary structure of protein, secondary structure. Here, component of tertiary structure of a protein. Alpha helix, beta sheet, disulfide bonds or peptide bonds. Here the answer is disulfide bonds. They are covalent bonds which is formed between two cysteine residues and contribute to tertiary structure of protein. Alpha, beta, they are examples of secondary, while peptide bonds are covalent bonds between amino acids forming primary structure. What about primary structure? They are sequence of amino acids. This sequence of amino acids have peptide bonds in between. Bonds between amino acids is peptide bonds in primary structure, while alpha helix, beta sheets are secondary structure and disulfide bonds are tertiary structure. So the correct answer is option C, disulfide bonds. The next 20th question, which of the following nucleotide pairs with adenine in DNA? Adenine with DNA. Guanine, cytosine, thymine, and uracil. The correct answer is thymine. Adenine always pairs with thymine through two hydrogen bonds, while guanine is another purine base pairs with cytosine through three hydrogen bonds. This GC bond is stronger than AT bonds. Why? Because GC has three hydrogen bonds while AT has two hydrogen bonds. So uracil is found in RNA instead of thymine. So the correct option is thymine. Adenine always pairs with thymine through two hydrogen bonds. Next question, which of the following is an example of a Zwitter ion? Glycine, proline, histidine and valine. The correct answer is option A, glycine. Glycine which is a simple amino acids with its amino acid and carboxyl group both is protonated. It is an example of zwitter ion, while proline, histidine, valine are not zwitter ions. So the correct option is glycine. Glycine is the simplest amino acids and which is an example of zwitter ions. Okay. Next 22nd question, which of the following enzyme catalyzes the conversion of glucose 6 phosphate to glucose in glycogenolysis? Glycogenolysis. Okay. Conversion of glucose 6 phosphate to glucose. Which enzyme catalyzes reaction? Glucokinase, glucose 6 phosphatase, hexokinase, phosphofructokinase. The answer is glucose 6 phosphatase because this enzyme is responsible for converting glucose 6 phosphate to glucose in glycogenolysis. Then another options, glucokinase, hexokinase, this all catalyze phosphorylation of glucose to glucose 6 phosphate, while phosphofructokinase involved in glycolysis. Therefore, the answer is glucose 6 phosphatase is responsible for converting to glucose in glycogenolysis. Next question, which of the following vitamins is essential for synthesis of collagen? For synthesis of collagen, which vitamin is essential? Vitamin A, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin E. The answer is vitamin C. Ascorbic acid, essential for synthesis of collagen. It plays a crucial role in hydroxylation of proline, lysine residues in collagen synthesis. What about vitamin A? It is involved in vision, we know. Vitamin B12, DNA synthesis. Vitamin E, antioxidant. You should learn every function of vitamins and their names also. Okay, vitamin C is ascorbic acids. Vitamin A, retinol. Vitamin B12, cobalamin. Vitamin E, like that name should be non and their functions also. The correct answer is vitamin C, essential for synthesis of collagen. The next one, which of the following is an example of glycosaminoglycan? GAG. Example of glycosaminoglycan: chondroitin sulfate, glutathione, retinoic acid, nitric oxide. The answer is chondroitin sulfate is an example of GAG, are long and branched polysaccharide consisting of repeating disaccharide unit. Glutathione is a tripeptide. Retinoic acid, we know, derivative of vitamin A, retinol, and nitric oxide, gaseous signaling molecule. Therefore, option A, chondroitin sulfate, is an example of GAG. Okay. Then the last question, which of the following is an example of amino acid? Example of amino acid, which is very important question. And amino acids for every competitive examinations, which is an example of amino acids: alanine, proline, serine, valine. Correct answer is B, proline. It is an example of amino acids. It contains secondary amine instead of primary amine in its side chain. Side chain of proline contains secondary amine, not primary amine. Alanine, serine, valine are not amino acid. Therefore, the correct option is option B, proline. Thank you so much.